So maybe we could just have you explain your studio, because your sound is on point. And so just let us know, like, what does it look like? What did you do? What are you going to do? That kind of stuff.
Sure, absolutely. So I guess I should give you a little history. When we were going to start the podcast, I reached out to a friend of mine named Bo Parker at Think Designs, and he's just an audio video like machine. And so I said, I want to start a podcast. Here's $80 worth of things I think I should buy. And he said, no. Like, if you want to do it, you've got to do it right. And so I don't have a ton of money, and I've got 5 kids. So I actually like budgeted for it with my friends at Spitfire, and we put some money aside. We got a Rodecaster Pro 2. We got this microphone, right? I got the Shure SM7B, which is the most beautiful microphone for a guy with my voice, with this deep voice that I have. It just brings out those tones, and I love it. Like, I can just listen to it. I can pick it out sometimes when I'm hearing something and I'm like, oh, they've got an SM7B. It's so clear. You'd know it because Joe Rogan uses that, and a bunch of like famous podcasters, a lot of acoustic recorders and stuff. I've got this ball on here, which is called a Chaotica. And the Chaotica is designed for people that don't have a sound studio, that are in kind of like a larger room. It works okay. It's like $200, but I don't think it's worth it. But I do a lot of things on the road where I'm taking, I'm an airline pilot, right? So I take this with me sometimes to go do interviews and stuff. So this helps dampen it. It's this foam ball, and it's probably like, there's a Chinese knockoff, which is probably just fine. I got this one just because when I launched my podcast on the very first day and I had 30 views, I was like, I'm going to go treat myself. And so I got this thing. Nice. All right. And then finally, there's a long way around. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see, I'm trying not to turn around, but behind me is this like foam sound deadening material. But let me tell you what, I got it on Amazon. It was like $60, and it was a pile, this huge like compressed stack of like 80 of them or something. And they're just flimsy and cheap. And I mean, there's nothing to it. And what I also bought that you can't see is this, like, it's a screen. It's like a privacy screen. Like if you're going to change clothes or something, it was another $60-$70, but I'm sitting in we have a baby, right? I'm sitting in the baby's nursery. So I've got 2 behind me in a V shape to help dampen that sound, because I'm in this tiny little room, and I've got one right in front of me because my voice leaves my body, hits the microphone, and keeps going to the wall. And so I want to reduce that. And beforehand, I was recording with nothing. And I did like 4 episodes, and man, like it was so echoey and is so annoying. And like sound quality is the thing. Like if you're going to invest in anything, right? Advertising, maybe, but like the better equipment that you can have and the better sound you can put yourself in, the more you're going to sound professional, and the more people are going to listen and appreciate it. Because like there's nothing worse than sitting down and having something like echo off a wall 5 or 6 times, and you're like, this is just some guy at the coffee table. And so I don't want to be the guy at the coffee table, even though I am literally at a coffee table.